Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Prophecy of Pendor. Now, when we left off, we had a rather troublesome development, which is, of course, to have the Feared's Vane, as well as the Ravenstern, declare war on us, and as we can see, we have Lord Mamun's party here, attempting to siege Avendor, and that is of course the home of our knighthood order, so I really do not want to lose this. So, I have placed a rather sizable amount of units, namely Empire Armoured Crossbowmen, in the garrison here, and hopefully we will be able to pull off some sort of miraculous victory. Obviously we are in the Rane. I actually have no idea why the game is considerably basically messing with us right now, because everything I seem to do, the AI or the game itself decides, you know what, I'm going to do something completely different. So, for example, now we have Rane, and our projectiles are not going to be very good. They are actually going to get less speed, they're going to get less accuracy, and we have a primary amount of, you guessed it, projectile users. Oh yes. Oh no. Well, yes, I'm just hopeful that it actually doesn't incorporate the weather mod in Prophecy of Pendor, but I actually have no idea. But I think in general, the base game of Native actually has weather affect your projectiles anyway, so kind of pointless to even be talking about the weather submod. But pretty sure there is actually one that you can get that is a little bit more in-depth. And, oh, there's a kill. Oh, fantastic. There we go. Throwing weapons to save the day. Ah, yes, come on. A little more, maybe? No? Okay. Well, we did get a kill with one of our throwing weapons, which I have to say is remarkable. That has usually never happened. Yes, never usually happens. And I'm actually very worried. Yep. We have 11 units we've killed, and we've lost 7. Yeah, that's not a very good ratio, is it, considering we are the defenders? And if they get up here, we are going to have even more difficulty, although we do have a huge amount of Knights of the Unicorn, thanks to Sir Timothy, of course. So we may be able to survive relatively well with their assistance, but also bear in mind that Rane is under siege once again by Steven Seagal, of course. Under siege. Oh yes, you get it? You get the reference? Ah, well, if you do, then thumbs up from me, but yes, whatever the case, come on now, let's see if we can take these guys out. Oh, I really want to be very careful about thrusting in from behind against these guys, because they actually have some pretty nice protection, so you never know whether you'll take some backlash from them, and then you're going to get some really messy situations going on. But yes, nevertheless, Rane is under siege, Steven Seagal, you know, and the Feared's Vane are attempting to take it, which I gotta say is very irritating, because now they are just going to be continually trying to take it over and over and over, and of course we will be unable to do anything because we are defending against the Ravenstern. And I'm actually really quite surprised that they are not at war against anyone else, or at least they are trying their hardest to try and eliminate us in the most deadly way possible. And I have to say I am extremely disappointed in their leadership, because apparently picking on the little guy is the way to go. Yeah, picking on the little guy with literally no fiefs to their name. I mean, we have what? 4 big fiefs? We have 3 towns and 2 castles, so 5. Yeah, so 5. Ooh, big whoop. Yes, big whoop. We have 5 fiefs to our name. They have multitudes of them, so I gotta say I'm pretty annoyed. I'm pretty annoyed at those guys. I mean, literally, where's the honor? There's no honor at all, apparently. No, so the honor rating stat should probably be removed, and in other words, we should just have nothing, apparently. Yes, nothing at all. Obviously, it is wartime, but they declared war against us, and I personally feel like that is not even justified in the first place. What did we do? We did literally nothing. We just capitalized on our opportunities in the world of Pendor, because obviously Pendor itself is a very harsh place, and I guess that does go along with the fact that they are, of course, now attempting to destroy us pretty harshly. So, yeah, I guess I can't really complain that much, but yes, it is, I guess, just the way it goes some of the time, and we're going to have to do our very best in defending here. Oh my, they're actually leaking through. That's not good. That is not good, but thankfully enough... Oh, no! No, we can't get hit by that two-handed sword. That was going to deal a lot of damage. As long as he didn't hit our face, of course. That was going to be messy otherwise, but... Yes, thankfully enough, many of their archers do not have shields. They just have long two-handed swords. And I guess they are able to do some pretty nice damage, but otherwise, I think... Ooh, here we go. We're actually having a significant difficulty spike here, because now we are having to deal with these guys actually fighting on the battle... Oh, fighting on the battlements. Really? That was so sad. That was incredibly sad. Oh, yes, I gotta say, that is very disappointing. I was really hoping that we would be able to survive a little bit more there. Oh, the camera. That is wonderful. Yes, the camera doing that. That's exactly what I need right now. Yes, exactly what I need. No idea why that hasn't been fixed, but okay, not a problem. Oh yes, you may have also noticed, I'm not entirely... No, actually no, we haven't been on the world map yet, but yes, I have removed the horn sound, so we're no longer going to get, you know, some sort of whale song. Yes, we're not going to get that any further. So I guess we won't be as relaxed when we go to sleep, but we are going to be relatively happy with the fact that we won't be annoyed to the absolute depths of irritation by it. So yeah, that's absolutely fine, I guess. So yes, otherwise we are just... I have no idea what to do. Do we retreat? I think we probably do. But can we? Can we retreat? Maybe. Let's see if we can actually do that. Our forces were not utterly crushed, I'm sorry to say. Literally, we lost 85, okay? We lost 85, they lost 239. How were our forces utterly crushed? I personally do not think that that is accurate in any way, shape, or form, but bear in mind that, yeah, they do have over 1,300 units, so there is that, of course, to take into account, but our battle advantage is now 0 instead of -3, so we will have a much better chance of actually doing some damage here. Hopefully, our archers will deal a little bit more damage this time, and of course the rain has not abated itself. Yeah, we're unable to do basically anything, which I have to say is also not great. I was really hoping that we would gain some choice, because isn't Mount and Blade the game of choice? It kind of is. It's very free form, and you can basically do anything you like. Apart from flying through the sky, of course, unless you download some kind of mod that does that. But point is, you're able to choose where you head to, choose what you do, and various other things, and yet they only give you one choice when it comes to a siege such as this, which I have to say is a little bit disappointing, but, well, let's see. Come on. Let's see if we can do some damage. Maybe we'll be able to. We're hitting the shield of that fellow over there, so I suppose the best thing we can hope for is maybe getting a random headshot. No? Ah, okay, I was hoping that my magic would work again this time, but, at least in the previous bout of the siege, we were able to get 66 kills, which I've got to say is not really that bad. But I would have appreciated a little more. Yeah, we are taking so many casualties thanks to their Ravenstone Rangers. We really have such an incredible disadvantage right now due to the rain. I have no idea why they decided to make it rain right now. We need the umbrellas. We need some umbrellas. We need Steven Seagal to come along with some umbrellas and actually shield us from the harshest rain that anyone could ever know. Oh yes, it's Hard Rain. That's another reference to another game. Oh yes, it's Hard Rain, where there's a lot of witches in a sugar mill. Maybe someone knows? I think you probably do. Hopefully, at least, because that's a very popular game. But whatever the case, let's see what we can do here. We have no throwing weapons, so I will have to do my very best with our Ruby Rune Sword. Of course, we have such an amazing weapon, so we should be able to eliminate basically anyone that comes towards us right here. But they are just coming so hard and fast, we are not really going to be able to, well, take them all on, I guess. Really, it is just, it's getting overwhelming. Absolutely overwhelming. I suppose we will have to at some point. Well, I don't even know. We just can't. We can't let them through. We can't let them through at all. We cannot let them penetrate our defenses. That is all we can do, literally. We just have to hold out the very best we can, and well, that's it. That is it. We have no other option. We have no other option whatsoever. As I said, there's no other choice. And I'm trying to jump here, but it's not actually working out very well. So I'm going to try and attack just from the side here as much as possible. It is working relatively well, but we are losing so many units in actual fact that I don't hold out much hope for this, I've got to say. I'm actually a little bit surprised that we are taking so many casualties from the Ravenstern themselves, because I don't know, I think maybe the Feared Vein would be easier. Can you believe that? I actually have no idea why they would be easier, but the Ravenstern are apparently very well armored, or at least their infantry are, so that's kind of a bit worrying, isn't it? So I guess we'll just try our very best. And, oh, we're actually seeming to eliminate this reinforcement wave. Oh, no, no, I don't want to be killed this time, thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Please leave the premises. Maybe. Yeah, come on, take him down, take him down. Yes. As long as we can take out all the Knights of the Dragon and various other knight units, then I think we will have a much greater chance of attaining victory. But as you see, we're still losing way too many units. We're losing so many rangers. Where is Anson? I think Anson has been eliminated. I'm actually unsure about that, but we are losing so many units due to his death, I guess. If he's been eliminated, that is. I actually don't know, but that would be terrible. That would be absolutely awful if he has been killed. Well, I guess the only thing I can do is try to hold them off. Come on, take them down, take them down. Yes, wow, there are so many Ravenstern Knights. Why do they have so many of them? Oh my. Oh, that is not good. They have so many Ravenstern Knights and Mercenary Highlanders. Well, Ravenstern Highlanders in actual fact. Yes, not the mercenary variant, of course. No, you are not going to be taking me out this time. Thank you very much, Ravenstern Horseman. Ooh, there's so many Ravenstern units. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, take out that Kier Guard, thank you very much. Whoa, the text log is absolutely obscuring everything that I can see right now. Oh, that is awful. That is absolutely awful. I need to try and see if I can reduce the font size or something along those lines again, because I actually did that once before, because the font of that particular mod was so large, but hopefully... Oh, what's happening there? What? Why was that guy behind me? Oh, wow. Okay, well, he definitely showed us what for. That's all I can say, but I have no idea how he was able to get behind us. Surely I was just fighting there, but how come these guys right here are not doing their jobs? Usually the Empire Armored Crossbowmen are so incredibly good, but now they are seeming to drop the ball for whatever reason. I have no idea why that is, but... yeah, we are losing so many units right now. It is all due to the rain. It is literally all due to the rain. Everything else, I personally, I don't know. I mean, surely it's not because they have so many knights. Maybe it is, but I don't know. What else can we do? I was really hoping that I would be able to stay alive there, but for some reason that Ravenstern Highlander made his way around the back of us, and he was able to hit us really hard, and I gotta say, I'm not entirely sure how that was even possible. I didn't see it, but maybe I was concentrating on other things, like obviously commentating, but yes, and obviously eliminating as many units as we could, but we're gonna have to see what happens. Obviously Sir Timothy's units are actually taking quite the brunt of the opposing forces' offensive, but the main majority that I really am not happy about losing is, of course, all of the Empire Armored Crossbowmen. I really want them to be firing instead of doing this. Yeah. Yes. I have no idea what you're doing. Literally, you are not helping at all. Yes. Okay, well, I guess the only thing we can hope for is that this particular reinforcement wave is the last one, because it looks as though we are actually beating them back. We are beating them so hard right now that I actually feel like we might be able to prevail. But they are just coming and coming and coming, and it's really... ooh, it might be too much for us to handle. It really might be too much for us to handle. They have so many. And I don't know. I don't know whether we have the stamina for this. I don't know, really. But we'll see. We will, in fact, see... And I guess I guess I'm actually just going to cut away here. I know I usually don't cut away in siege defenses, but I really have nothing else to say apart from the fact that these guys over here are not getting any tea and biscuits, and they are certainly not getting cupcakes, because even though some of them are firing, the majority are just inside each other. Literally. Okay, so isn't that amazing? We were actually able to win, but, well, at what cost? Oh yes, at what cost? Fantastic. So yes, as you can see, we lost 120 units. I have no idea. Literally. What is going on here? I have no idea why we were losing so many, but I can only put it down to the rain or something along those lines, but just look at that. I mean, look at that. They have now retreated, and I can only hope that we will be able to just recover as much as we can, but that's literally all we can do. I'm going to be taking a couple of these Empire crossbowmen because I would like to use our surgery skill to potentially, well, rescue them from being injured, but these guys are going to head in extremely fast. We have lost Rane to the Fierce Vein, but we had to choose between Rane and Avendor, and what do you want to choose? Do you want to choose the one where your knighthood order is, which you spent a Qualis gem and 20,000 dinars to protect? Or do you want to go to Rane and... I actually don't know what we have there. I actually don't know. We don't have our wife or anything like that, so we should be fine, considering she's at Poinsbrook, but... Oh! Okay. Wait a minute. Hello there. Who is that? What is orange? I'm actually unsure what orange is. I know it's a unique spawn, but I think that might be a peasant revolt. Is it a peasant revolt? It seems to actually... Ah, yes. Lethal Durin is also not particularly the best choice for a vassal, apparently, because he continually gets defeated in battle, and I have to say that that's very, very disappointing. It is a peasant revolt. It is actually a peasant revolt army. Okay, so they're actually helping us out a little bit, but not by much. They are still being absolutely destroyed in battle. And of course our morale is now very low, but I think our wound treatment has done its job. Yes, we almost have full capacity once again. So that's pretty nice, but yeah, I'm just I'm pretty disappointed with our performance there, but I guess the rain really messed us up in quite a big way. But yeah, I suppose what else can you do? Also, Rane, we are going to take that back. I'm actually going to take that back off screen because, oh, it's the same exact siege. I'm sure that it's going to be relatively easy to take back, and it is a siege tower as well. So it's going to be quite painful, and I'm sure that you would not like to see that. Where did all the where did they go? Where did all the Ravenston go? No idea. But for now, we are going to be ending this episode off here, and next time on Prophecy of Pendor, we will probably have taken back Rane. I will do that off screen, of course. And as I stated beforehand, I was going to recruit a bunch of units and put them in the garrisons. I'm going to do that as well, but that is all dependent on what the AI decides to do. That's usually what happens when you create your own faction, at least when you're recording. You have to adapt a little bit to what the AI decides to do. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.